Hey there, Joe. With coronavirus on the rise everywhere, new restrictions are popping up everywhere, including here in California, where 94% of the population is now under the state's most restrictive tier. All over the country, health departments are desperately trying to prevent hospitals from becoming overwhelmed. With COVID cases up by 51% in the last 10 days, more of California is purple instead of golden. Orange County is among those under tighter restrictions, which means no more indoor dining or gym workouts, and shopping malls must reduce capacity to 25%. Kings County has also digressed.
People are starting to get used to just that normal feel. All of a sudden, you just have to stop.
According to many health officials, eating out at restaurants and smaller gatherings have fueled the recent surge.
That sort of belies a lot of the pandemic fatigue we see. You think, well, I haven't seen my friend in 7 months, or I haven't seen my mother in this amount of time. I'll just say hi to her, and those little slips now matter when the rates are higher. They didn't matter as much maybe in March.
New restrictions are also in place in Washington state, where the governor says cases have jumped from around 600 a day to over 2,000 a day in just a week's time. Like other areas, it means no more indoor dining.
And the science tells us that in any situation where two people sit across the table from one another or next to one another without masks, it's just a risky environment, and there's nothing that we can do to ameliorate that because people have to take their mask off when they eat.
The same thinking means similar restrictions for many counties in Colorado. Today, Governor Jared Polis said about 1 in every 64 people in Denver have COVID.
These trends that we're worried about in many parts of our state are exponential, and we've seen this happen across our country. It's happening in the upper Midwest now. We're just a few steps behind that here in Colorado.
According to AARP, 36 states now require face coverings in public, with Iowa, Utah, and North Dakota issuing mandates in just the past week. Live in LA, Nancy Liu, NewsNation.